What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Steam Deck OLED gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're going to attempt to play Rise of the Ronin. Now, I do like Japanese culture and all that stuff, love anime, all that stuff. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure Ronin is like a rogue samurai who has no master and they just do their own thing. I don't think every single one of them was evil or anything. I'm sure some of them were, but I think a lot of them just kind of like, no, I don't want to serve nobody. I'm gonna do my own thing. And then a bunch of people probably try to kill him for it because that was probably seen as, you know, being like, hey, you're a traitor to your freaking shogun, so now we're gonna kill you or something like that. But again, I could be wrong and completely misconstruing that. But if I remember correctly, that's what a Ronin is. Anyway though, this game already did not run very good on the PlayStations, so I'm not willing to think this is gonna run very well. This is probably gonna be like a 20 FPS experience no matter what I do, but I still wanna test it out for those who have the Steam Deck, so that's what we're gonna do in this video. So let's stop blabbing, get it hooked up to that cap scooter, and let's go get started.
All right, we're just gonna go with what it defaulted to, which even wants it to not even use their own upscaler, which is kind of funny, so we'll just leave it that way. Screw it. And HDR got left on. Sorry about that. So it's going to look a little weird. But at least it'll look nice when we get to the camera recorded portion. So there's that. But anyway, let's go hop into the game and let's see if it's even remotely playable. Or if it's going to be another just unplayable game on here. Alright, just for fun, for those that like it, we're going to play the first little beginning little video. So I'm just going to shut up, let it play, and then we'll get some gameplay. Alright, now we're actually in the game, and as I feared, it does not look nor run all so well. We'll still get some gameplay, but don't expect it to be a very playable experience on here. Unless you can deal with drops down into the single digits, which, I don't know about you, but even though I'm not good at this game, I can't kill shit, or time shit, with drops like that, you know? And you gotta, like, counter and dodge and do all sorts of shit, like, perfectly. Otherwise, you're going to get your ass kicked, which happens to me later quite a bit. Alright, so it looks like we're picking our two weapons, huh? Well, I'll probably go with something short range and long range, so I'll probably do a spear for the long. But do I want to go singular katana, or do I want to dual wield? That is the next question. I'm going to go with the paired swords. It's just more fun. Okay, that's how you lock on. Okay. Alright, I think that's about enough of that. Let's head on. Yep. Sure am. Well, as happy as I can be with the frame rates I'm getting. but I fully expected this to happen. I doubt it'll be much more playable on the Ally, but it'll be a little more playable, and actually probably not like quite as stuttery. Because I could play this if I got like a consistent like 30, 40 FPS, but not when it feels like the controls are delayed. Alright, so that's block. Ah, dodge is B. No wonder I couldn't freaking use it properly the whole time. I thought it was A the whole freaking game. I do pretty damn good not dodging properly then. Haha. Alright, I'm taking all your medicine. You shan't be needing it. Alright, so... Oh, that's already put there, I think, isn't it? Or no, it's not. Because it would be available for me to use, you would think. Oh, wow, that was a big old stutter. Alright, grappling. Alright, cool, we got grappling, badass. Alright, before we go fight them... Yeah, I don't think I want to fight them yet. Let's move on to camera recorded gameplay first before we start that. Oh, that's not a chest? Okay. I thought that maybe that was a chest. Never mind. Okay, now we're going to move on. Now for some camera recorded gameplay. Unfortunately, it just does not work that well on here. I wouldn't say it's completely unplayable. So RB, so hold that and hit XY. Alright. Or maybe you hit both of them at once? But yeah, I would not consider this very playable. I mean, it's not completely unplayable everywhere, but I wouldn't want to play a game like this where you have to dodge and attack perfectly and all that stuff, where I'm dropping frames like crazy. And it's a shame too, because the graphics and stuff aren't even really that impressive. I mean, when you have them down like this, it really does almost look like a PS3 game. But this is again with everything on low, with Intel's upscaler on, the default lowest settings. That's what it defaulted to, so I figured, well, let's try that first. Oh, what the heck? Failed edge band. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of like finding like a little checkpoint. Alright. Nope. See, this kind of shit's really hard when you're getting like 30 FPS to 40. There we go, we got it. Nope, too soon. Here we go. Nope, too late. Too late. Ooh, you can chain them.
Holy shit. Yeah, this is not going to be a game for this kind of thing. I mean, look at that. I can't even time this shit right on this thing. Too low FPS. Yeah, I would never play on this. In fact, I couldn't. I'd just die. I can't even beat this guy. Martial skills, so that was these guys, if I remember correctly. Critical hits. Okay. Man. Should also practice with these. No, I'm really not. Man, she's fucking me up, and it's all because I can't freaking counter properly because of the terrible input lag. Alright, did we finally win? No, it's definitely not. I'm going to need way more training than that. In fact, I might just restart the game over and over again. Because I barely got any time to train with how terrible the FPS was and whatnot. I mean, when you're getting the kind of FPS we were getting, you can't time stuff properly, you can barely dodge properly, everything's delayed. It's no fun. Now, some would still probably say this isn't completely unplayable, but to me, a game that's all about timing and shit, and countering and all that, no, definitely not. You gotta have good FPS, good reaction time and all that stuff. And I have like impeccable reaction time. I mean, half the time, that's how I beat games. I counter and just fuck people up. And the fact that I can't do it in this game right now kind of irritated me a little bit. But it's just because of the stupid FPS. I'm sure once I get to a computer where I can actually get decent FPS, I'll be able to block and do all that other stuff. Now, the thing I didn't understand is how they wanted me to use that badass skill. It doesn't seem like it did a damn thing. I tried comboing it like X then Y. I tried bashing them at the same time. And no matter what, it didn't seem like it was using any of those art things it was talking about. Alright though, I'd say that's probably a good spot for us to stop, so let's go ahead and wrap this video on up. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for Rise of the Ronin on the Steam Deck OLED, and unfortunately, like I was expecting, it's not that playable. I mean, it gets alright-ish FPS in some spots, but it was stuttering galore, and we were still dropping down into the teens at some points, and I don't know, just did not feel like I could play a game like that at this kind of FPS. In fact, it almost felt like it had input delay, like frame gen was on, even though I know it wasn't, so that was definitely kind of annoying. Now, I know my skill at the game is going to be trash. It took me forever to get halfway decent at Ghost of Tsushima, so I'll probably get my ass kicked even with good FPS, but I would have at least been able to counter, you know, a lot quicker. That was so aggravating sitting there trying to counter properly, sitting there just watching, being like, okay, now should be perfect. All right, nope, too soon, too late. It's like I just couldn't get it. Unless maybe it's just really hard to do in this game. No more stale smoke, get out of there. Sorry about that. I just saw a bunch of stale smoke, now it's like, nope, get out of my bong. But anyway, this thing is just not for the Steam Deck, I don't think. Now, if you saw what you saw and thought, nope, I could still handle that, and this is your only system and you've been wanting to play this game, give it a shot. As long as you don't play for more than 2 hours, I believe you can get refunded. But I wouldn't do it. I would wait at least and see if maybe some updates come out to get it to go a little better, but I just think this system's a little too weak for the game, which is sad because it's not like this game even looks like it's that high-end graphics, really. I mean, it looks basically, with these kind of graphic settings, almost like a PS3 game. Now, I'm sure it looks alright, maxed out with ray trace reflections and all that shit, but I have a feeling it's like most games nowadays. It doesn't look alright enough for the amount of performance and the FPS we get out of it. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. But hey, time will tell. We will get all the way up to the 4090 PCs last. I always like starting on the weakest system first. But in any case though, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.